All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we have the Carolina Hurricanes at the Los Angeles Kings. All right, just double check on the audio and we're good to go. All right, hope everybody's had a good start to their weekend and is ready for Saturday night hockey. Sorry, I just had to make sure this was muted. I should have muted the desktop audio before I checked it, but I got to have that audio for the goal horn and for the end of the period horn. We got some finals from this afternoon we can pass along. Let me get the poll going first, though, before I forget. Hurricanes are 4-0 on the season. 4-0-0. Kings at 1-3-1. All right. If you hadn't been with us before, these are now my two favorite teams. Wish the Blackhawks well, but I don't get their home games, local blackout, and I'm not paying the extra money. I'd have to pay more just to watch just the Hawks than I do to watch most of the rest of the league. So in net tonight will be Anton Forsberg for the Kings because Kemper is still injured, and Anze Kopitar is still out too for the Kings. Yeah, Copley will be the backup to Forsberg tonight. All right, good. We've got the roster report. We can go through who's starting. Puck drop should be in less than 2 minutes. All right, again, Forsberg in net for the Kings and Bussy again for the Hurricanes. I saw Bussy play, I think, Buffalo, because Frederick Anderson's the normal starter. We're at Crypto.com Arena in LA. So CC and Anderson, the starting defenseman. Fiala, Armia, centered by Byfield on the front line with Kopitar out. Chatfield and Riley open at defense for Carolina. Stahl, Carrier, and Martinook for the Canes. All right, so the Canes are in white. They're going left to right. Kings in black going right to left. So this is right for the first and third period. Should just about be set. Here's the opening draw. Carolina has it. They work it up the near boards. And behind the net, wrap around. Oh, and a goal immediately. Oh, my goodness. It was a wraparound attempt, and it ended up being a centering pass just like right outside the crease, and it's already 1-0 Canes. All right, just seeing if it worked. Oh, my goodness. Jordan Stahl, 12 seconds into the game, and the Kings are already down. Yeah, 28 had it behind the net, Carrier, and it looked like he was going to do a wraparound attempt, but it just came to Stahl, and he beat Forsberg glove side because he had to protect the far post. Nobody on defense picked him up, and we're back underway. They showed the replay a long time. 1936, another save by Forsberg. We'll get the shots caught up in a minute. Yeah, I can't show the game. That would violate YouTube's terms of service. I would get my channel banned pretty quickly if I showed actual game footage. So maybe you can find somebody on Twitch or something that will show the game, but you cannot do that on YouTube. It violates their terms of service. So centering pass shot that might have gone wide or been blocked into the near corner. Carolina still with the puck. And we get a whistle at 19-19. I was going to say, Carrier got the assist. I was going to say, there's no way that goal was unassisted. Oh, man. Carolina's already on the power play, too. A penalty to Kempe. 2 minutes. I didn't unmute it to see what it was for, but power play for the Hurricanes. Let me listen in. So disastrous, not even minute for the Kings. Scramble in front of the net. Kings finally get it out of their own end. 19:05 to go, first period. All right. Carolina up the far board. Shot, glove save, and held on by Forsberg. Are you rooting for the red teams, or are you just rooting against against the Kings? And they used to be the Hartford Whalers. That's the only reason. They have red, white, and black. No yellow, though. For you, Rhonda. Thanks for checking in. All right, 18:51 to go. It's got Aho out there. They're still on the power play. Shot from the blue line. Scramble in front of the net. Another shot. Number 4. It's Ehlers now out to Jarvis. Back to Gostisbehere. I don't know how to say it. Blake blocked and cleared by LA down the length of the ice. 18:25 to go, first period. Carolina up the far boards, behind the net. Forsberg with it, flips it off the near boards and out of the zone. Number 4 has it for Carolina. Up to Blake. Now Aho. Drop pass to Ehlers into the near corner. Blake has to send it out. Jarvis back to Blake. Centering pass. Ehlers got blocked, I think. Into the near boards. And finally, LA can clear it again. As Bussy has to play it. Hello, Father Time. Hello, Rhonda. Stankoven loses it. Kings going the other way. And they're just trying to kill some clock. They flip it. I think that was over the goal. Behind the net. Into the near boards. We're almost at even strength. 1. There we go. And Kempe's back out on the ice. Up ahead. Pass in the far face-off circle. Now poke check to the far boards. And battle for the puck in the near corner. Centering pass taken away by the Kings. They got a 3-on-2 if they hustle to Kempe. Now the Carolina got back. Blast from the blue line is blocked. Carolina going, let's see. Taken away, Byfield. Oh, he couldn't get a handle on it. The guy slid at his feet, and he just couldn't get the shot or the pass off. Dumped into the far corner behind the Kings' net. Doughty is there. Up the near boards and finally out. And Carolina retreats to their own end. That is Chatfield up the near boards. That's Carrier with the puck. Back to Chatfield. Long shot. Saved into the far corner. It's 5-0 shots. And another goal just trickled in. Oh, man. Ugh, disastrous for the Kings. They were saying how their special teams are awful. They can't kill penalties, and they're doing terrible on the power play. But this was even strength here. Puck came free to the slot. Looked like Forsberg had the stop, but it trickled in. It went 5-hole. Oh, man. It just barely had enough momentum to keep going. Oh, or did that? And this one was by Stahl again. We'll see if it's unassisted. So his second and third goals of the season. Face off. Kings dump it in from the red line into the near corner. And sent out of the zone. Edmondson gloved it down. Kings send it to Laferriere. He dumps it into the far corner. Centering pass. They were trying to get it to Kempe. Long shot blocked into the near corner. And the Canes, I better not say Canes. I'll say Carolina. It's shorter than Hurricanes, I think. Had it going the other way. But now, finally, the Kings have it to the far corner. Backhander might have been on net. I don't know. They didn't count it yet. LA doesn't have a shot on goal yet. Still don't. Oh, no, they did get one finally. 7-1. Score is 2-0. Both teams getting player changes. On the fly, of course. Back to the blue line. I guess it wasn't out. Kings send it towards the net. Didn't get through. I should say LA. Carolina going the other way. Jarvis. Carrier. Jarvis backhander was wide. Wraparound attempt. Stuffed. And finally, Kings, LA can't get it out. Shot. Another save by... I think that was Jarvis, and another save by Forsberg. It's 8-2 shots on goal. Battle for the puck in the near boards. Can LA get it out of their own end? They finally do. But the Carolina takes it again up the near board. Centering pass maybe that was a shot off the goalie. And in front of the Carolina bench, now we got a whistle now at 14:06. So Stahl from Carrier, 12 seconds into the game, and then Stahl from Riley and Chatfield at 3:58. Yeah, I think that beat them 5-hole. Man, they're showing replays and they missed time. All right, Carolina out of their own end. Up the far boards, dumped in from the red line into the near corner. Dumoulin has it behind the net. He lost it. Carolina has it again. Byfield is there. They sent it to the blue line. Chatfield rockets one, but it's blocked. Taken behind the net. Into the far corner. Shot blocked in the far faceoff circle. Finally out. And the LA's trying to get a quick change. So is Carolina. Dump in from the red line by Carolina. Edmondson touches it up. LA tries to send it up the far boards. Cannot get it out. Carolina with it. Centering pass is picked off. LA going the other way. Chipped into the far corner. Laferriere touches it up. Around to the near boards. Kempe back to Edmondson. That shot is blocked. Or the pass. Behind the net. Wraparound attempt. No good. Far faceoff circle. Shot. That went wide. 9-2 shots on goal. And Laferriere's out there. Kempe's out there. Looks like they both just went off for a change. Carolina has it, but finally a turnover. And LA's going the other way. loses the luggage at the blue line, and Carolina dumps it in. Oh, great. Got a gnat or something. I thought we got rid of all these. All right, LA struggling to get it out of their own end. Up the near boards. I see their fourth line center out there. I just forgot his name. He's number 79. That was a dump in from the red line that might have actually gone on net. They might count that as a shot. Carolina dumps it into the near corner. Puck is taken away and finally out and sent ahead. And dumped behind the net. Battle in the near corner for the Kings. 11:33 to go. 11 and a half now in the first period. Behind the net. Still battling. Far corner. Now up the far boards. Carolina has it. But LA takes it over in their own end. And dumped in from the red line to the far corner. Carolina behind their own net. Centering pass shot. I think that was on net. Would only be the third shot for the Kings on goal. Pretty good scoring opportunity from the slot, but easy save. Looks like they took a shot away for Carolina, so it's 8-3. Shots on goal. Up the near boards for LA. Centering pass misses everybody to the far boards. Dumped in behind the net. Hit in the corner. Kept in at the blue line. Sent towards the net. Kings are there. They're going the other way. Byfield. Drop pass. Shot by 40. Blocker save. And another shot. I don't know if that got through. 8-4 shots on goal. Pass to the far faceoff circle. Another shot. But I think most of these are getting blocked by Carolina. As we approach 10 minutes to go in the first period. So we'll be behind 2 ad breaks because they're going to need to do the under 14 and the under 10 yet. All right, Byfield has it. Both teams trying to get line changes. Byfield heads off. Kempe's still out there. Behind the net, Carolina with the puck. Behind the Kings net. Now in the near board, centering pass. Doesn't get through, but now it's into the near corner again. Kuzmenko and Kempe, Laferriere, Edmondson, and Clark out there for the Kings. Shot and a glove save by Forsberg, and that'll take us to immediate timeout. Good save by Forsberg off of Stahl again. So Stahl with 2 goals. The first one from Carrier, second one from Riley and Chatfield. Kempe had a slashing on Logan Stankoven. But they didn't score on the power play. They scored 12 seconds in, then got a penalty 41 seconds in. I mean, a Carolina power play, I'm trying to say. Yeah. All right, let me catch up on the chat, and then we'll look at the scores. Yeah, Wednesday we'll have the Flames. I think next Saturday I'm going to try and decide. The Hurricanes play the Stars, and the Kings play the Predators, I think, at the same time. If Kopitar isn't back by then, I might do the Hurricanes game then. They need Kopitar and Kemper back so bad. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hurricanes have dominated from the puck drop. They scored 12 seconds in. I'll show you the goal visualizer. So 11 scores, but 28 that sends it around and just wide open. That was Carrier that made the pass through the crease, and Jordan Stahl finished it off. And then on this one, I think it was from the slot. Oh, it's not loading. Here's 11 again, Stahl. Somebody passes it to him right here. Yep, and then he buried it. Went 5-hole. So yeah, just nothing going right for the LA Kings. Everything going right for the Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, I need to make this window a little bit smaller so it's not right up against the scoreboard. There we go. All right, underway. LA into the O-zone. Kempe centers it. Cece couldn't do anything with it. And Carolina going the other way. It's Jordan Stahl again. All right, drop pass, centering in the slot, shot tipped into the netting, so we'll have a whistle at 9 minutes to go in the first period. 10-4 shots on goal. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Forsberg's fault. The second one, I guess, was. It went 5-hole on him, and he lost track of it. All right, Fogle out there for the Kings. I see Dumoulin. I think that's Moore as well. They sent it back to the blue line and out. I forgot who Dumoulin's paired up with. Might be Edmondson. All right, Forsberg plays it from behind his own net. No, that's Doughty. Doughty couldn't get it out. Now they finally do. Is that Fiala? No, I don't think that's Fiala. Into the far corner. Moore. And they turned it over again. Now they took another shot away. I wish they would make up their mind. 9-4 Carolina shots on goal. In the near corner, nobody really getting the puck. Somebody lost a helmet. Wait, whose helmet is that? Is that somebody who headed off, or is it a glove? Shot just outside the crease, I think went wide. Another shot from the slot and a nice glove save by Forsberg. And that was, who was that? Sean Walker, I believe, 26 on the shot. I don't think it was Carrier, 28. So 7:55, and we got another media timeout. Yeah, we had back-to-back because they take a break at the first whistle that's not for offsides or a goal. Under 14, under 10, and under 6 minutes to go in the period. So that's why we have back-to-back commercial breaks. Because they played right through the first break. Let's see. Basketball. They play in the same arenas as basketball. Like the Bulls and the Blackhawks play at the United Center. I imagine the Kings and the Lakers. Are they all at? Oh, it's called Crypto.com Arena. It used to be the Staples Center. I think the Lakers and Kings and probably the Clippers all play there. Yeah. No, they share venues. There's a few, I think, that have their own venue because the Minnesota Wild play in St. Paul, and the Minnesota Timberwolves and I would assume the Lynx play in Minneapolis at the Target Center. I got to make sure I'm live. No, it says go live. I did get behind. These stupid ad breaks, I think, get you not live. All right, so under 7:50 to go. Behind the net. Shot. I don't think it got through. Actually, it's 11-4 shots on goal. Oops, sorry, I forgot to clear this out. Peter McPeter, hey, I know, rough start. What the heck? Stream off. Oh, okay, the Clippers have their own, but the Lakers and the Kings, I assume, play at Crypto.com Arena, a.k.a. Staples Center. Yeah, I guess that would be impossible. You're right, to have all three at the same time. All right, whistle at 7:15 to go. I guess I should do, if Kopitar and Kemper aren't back, I may just do the Hurricanes game next Saturday. They're playing the Stars. Oh, okay, so they did just, okay, I'll catch up on your comments in a minute. Thanks for being here, though. Hopefully the Kings can turn it around here. LA. Yeah, so I got to remember to double check that I'm live because this stupid app sometimes gets behind because of the ads. Just learned that yesterday. All right, Carolina dumped it in, fighting for the puck here in the near boards. LA just struggling to get it out of their own end again. I think Fiala got it to Byfeld. Far boards, back to the blue line. Shot, blocked or saved. Carolina jumps on the rebound and gets it out to neutral ice. All right. And LA can't even keep it in the zone for 2 seconds. And we got is this icing or a penalty at 6:22? No. Yeah, that had to be a nightmare. Lakers and Kings, yeah. Yeah, baseball and football, but yeah, basketball and hockey do. Not always. Like I said, I did point out Minnesota's one where they don't share because the Wild got their own arena. But who knows? Maybe they have college basketball there. All right, we're still waiting on the delay is because the linesman won't drop the puck, which drives me crazy. Battle in the O-zone for the puck behind the Canes net. I'm at the Kings. LA's O-zone behind the Carolina net. And finally, Carolina backhands it out of the zone. Down the length of the ice. I don't know if anybody touched it. That is icing at 6:02. No. I was talking about next Saturday. Hurricanes or Carolina's at Dallas. I might do that game because I think Dallas is good. And the Kings are playing Nashville, I think, next Saturday. I think they're both at 8 o'clock again. So I'll probably just pick. If the Kings aren't doing better, I might go with the Hurricanes. Back to the blue line. Dumoulin, I think, just shot it and went wide to the near corner. Doughty couldn't keep it in. And what's the whistle for? Offside? Or do we get a penalty? 5:46. We'll see. Oh, Iowa's field. Gotcha. Oh, okay. I'll explain icing. All right. So so the Kings, if they're going right to left, icing is when you send the puck when you're still behind the red line all the way down and it goes past the goal line, the line that you're defending. If nobody touches it, that's called icing. That means the faceoff comes all the way back to one of the faceoff circles in your end, and the people that are on the ice have to stay on the ice. So that's why it's a bad thing to do if you can avoid it. When you're shorthanded and trying to kill a penalty, you're allowed to do it. But when it's 5-on-5 or even strength, 4-on-4 or 3-on-3, you can't just send it in from, neutral zone behind the red line. That just means you've sent it, more than halfway down the ice and nobody touched it. So therefore the draw They whistle the play dead for icing, and then they bring the draw back to your own end. A 101 video, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a jump ball, but think of it being in front of your own basket, and nobody's allowed to sub, no matter how tired you are. That's the big problem, is you're not allowed to sub. You know, I better make sure I'm live. Now it says I am live. Okay, good. Yeah, if you get back-to-back icings, then it can, or back-to-back, yeah, jump balls, it can be a pain. But that's the killer, is that if you're, doesn't matter how many minutes you've logged, if you ice the puck, you got to stay out there until, another whistle, or you can do a line change on the fly. Oh, it's 10-5 shots on goal. They keep taking shots away from the Canes. Speaking of shots on goal, right off the draw at 5:44. So now it's, oh, wait, what did they call there? Or are we redoing the draw? I think it's Denault taking the draw for the LA. They win it. Doughty blasts one, but it's blocked into the near corner. Haven't seen a shot go through for Drew recently. And speaking of icing, the Carolina just iced it. So 5:34 to go. All right. Technical foul on the field thinking. Yeah. All right. Dumoulin, cross ice pass to Doughty. Shot. I don't know if that got on target. Okay, why did they give Carolina a shot back? It's now 11-5. They keep... The official scores for the Kings must be terrible. I don't remember them ever being this wishy-washy like 10, 12 years ago. They were pretty good at official scoring, I thought. Better than most, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be different crew. All right, behind the net, behind the Carolina net, LA has it up the near boards. Moore centers it, but Carolina has it. And another, they got it to the neutral zone, but the Kings have it right back, or LA. But up the near boards, and Carolina has it out. Edmondson passed and dumped in from the red line. Nope, sent right back out by Carolina. Edmondson again up the near boards. Fiala drops it to Edmondson, who dumps it in from the red line. But out the near boards, up in the air. What did it hit the scoreboard in the middle? Oh yeah, Taylor Hall is out there for the Carolina Hurricanes. 4:14 to go, second period. Basketball and not soccer, footballs. Let's see, basketball. I don't know. Icing's pretty unique, I guess. Trying to think of another, analogy. It's really hard. Maybe it's like illegal procedure in football when you kick it out of bounds. But then, they get the... Yeah, I guess basketball, just for the sake of the jump ball, is the safest comparison. Because it's like instead of having the half-court tip-off, you get it in front of your own basket. And speaking of icing, the LA just iced it. So 3:47 to go in the first. It is 11-5 shots on goal. Like I said, they keep messing with them. Basketball, yeah, that's true. Basketball doesn't have end boards, so yeah, it's kind of like that. Almost, I guess the safest thing to say is it's like intentional grounding in football. You're sending the ball somewhere where it shouldn't be, legally. And in this case, it's a puck. You know, you lose yardage, and here you lose real estate. You know, hockey has a lot of face-offs, so it's kind of unique that way. Man, the Kings can't complete a pass at neutral ice. This is insane. They're so bad at the neutral ice. They can't get anything going offensively. All right. Carolina has it into the far boards or far corner. A tough angle shot was blocked. Somebody blocked one from the far face-off circle. And LA dumps it in to the near corner. Battle for the puck. Back to the blue line. Dumoulin loses it, though, and the Canes pick it up. Or Carolina picks it up. Taylor Hall with the shot and a save by Forsberg, and he freezes the... Oh, I didn't mean to reset the clock, but we're at 3 minutes even, so it'll be an easy fix. So I think we got the under 6 media timeout. Wait, why? Okay, no, we don't, because the clock is still going on NHL.com. All right, we're showing what they wore to get to the arena right now for some reason. All right, we have a draw at 3 minutes to go. 12-5 shots on goal, Carolina. They send it around to the far corner. LA with the puck. Somebody tripped, maybe on their own doing. Finally backhanded to center ice. Touch pass to the near boards. Drop pass. Shot. Tough angle. I think it got through and easily steered aside by, who is that? Bussy. Behind the Carolina net, up the far boards, and out to center ice. And what's this whistle at 2:24? Let me listen in.
Head coach of the Carolina Hurricanes. He's the heartbeat of that organization. He's the one guy that really sets the tone for everything else. And like most coaches,
Yeah, Rod Brindamore is the coach for Carolina. Made playoffs in the last 7 seasons. This is his 8th season, and his son plays for the AHL affiliate, the Chicago Wolves. He did get a call-up and a goal late last regular season, I remember. Edmondson sends it around to the far corner. LA finally gets it out of their own end. We got more Fogle. I missed the line, but that line is out there. Dumped in by Carolina all the way to the far corner. Clark. They don't get it away. Shot. Good save by Forsberg. Backhander gets away. Moore has it. He dumps it into the ozone. Now tries to center it to Fogle. His shot, I think, was wide. 13-5 shots on goal. Favor of Carolina. They did. Okay, so Fogle's was on net. 13-6. Pass down low. Dumoulin couldn't stick handle it right in front of the crease. Should have had an easy backhand attempt. Let's see who's out there. All right, it's finally out. Carolina's trying to get line changes. And they take it behind the LA net, up the near boards. What's that guy's name? Chatfield was in on the action. He falls down. Battle for the puck behind the LA net into the near corner. Hit. That was Fiala on the hit in the corner. Still battling. There's Byfield. Still, they can't get out of their own net or end. Carolina has it. Stahl is out there too, and he's already got 2. All right, finally, Byfield is able to get it out in front of the Kings bench. He passes to Doughty, and Doughty passes at the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass. Far face-off dot. Shot and held on by Bussy. Pretty good shot there. I think it was LaFerriere at 19.5 seconds. 13-7 shots on goal. Most wins since 2018-19 when Brindamore took over Lightning have 331 wins. Hurricanes 329, and so do the Avalanche 329. All right. To the far face-off circle in the Carolina end. They're able to... Nope, they don't get it out. Kept in at the blue line by LA. Cross-ice pass. They couldn't hit Kempe. And it's sent down the length of the ice for another icing, but we've got 5.9 seconds left. Yeah, sorry. I'll catch up on the chat in a little bit. Yeah, sin bin, yeah, the penalty box. Yeah, so I would say icing's like a combination of it's like intentional grounding, but with the penalty of what were we saying? But with a jump ball of basketball in front of your own basket, I guess. To kind of cross comparison to other sports. All right, that'll do it. That's the end of the first period. 13-7 shots on goal for Carolina, and they lead 2-0 thanks to 2 goals by Jordan Stahl. Second of the year and third of the year. The first one was assisted by Carrier 12 seconds into the game. His third of the year, second of the first period, assisted by Riley and Chatfield. That was at 3:58. Not a lot of scoring chances for LA. All right, let's check the poll. 12 votes, 67% for the Hurricanes. So that means what? 8-4 is the voting. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Kick out of bounds. Yeah, I guess like soccer. Yeah, intentional grounding jump ball. Yeah, right. I mean, that it's hard to explain, but yeah, you just can't send it in from more than half the ice, you know. I don't even want to explain the old rules that they used to have. They had some rules that were very restrictive to offense. Oh, O-zone is just an abbreviation for offensive zone. It's just, I've heard people say it, so I'm like, yeah, that's easier to say than offensive zone. That means you have the puck in the offensive zone, you know, where the net you're shooting at, not defending. Stick candle. I might have said stick handle, but I don't think I said candle. But that sounds good. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over. So you can have face-offs. Okay, face-offs to start the periods and to start and to restart after a goal are here, you know, around the Kings logo. Sometimes if they blew an inadvertent whistle, you know, they stop play when they shouldn't have, they'll take the draws here. Draws, face-off, it's the same thing. But there's actually 9 places you can have face-offs. In the face-off circles in front of the nets, by these dots by the blue line, and then this end, and then center ice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can have face-offs anywhere of 9 spots on the sheet of ice. Yeah, you're not limited to any zone on the. You can't be in the O zone or the offensive zone before the puck. Otherwise, that's called offsides. You know, that's similar to soccer, but soccer. Hello, Simban Admin. Soccer is more about the offensive player being ahead of the defender, but this is just the offensive player being ahead of the puck and past the blue line. If that makes sense. You can like have one skate on the blue line and the other skate in the zone. As long as you've got like something touching the blue line, then you're still considered onside. And if a goal is scored and they go back and review, you can like challenge or review for offsides and wave off the goal. But if you're wrong, you get a delay a game penalty to kill 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I could try to go full screen, but yeah. So if these little red dots, okay, so you can't see it in the circle in the middle, but then each of these little red dots, the Zamboni just drove by one, and this one, and then of course these two circles. So it looks like there's only 5 face-off circles, but there's actually 9 because they'll have draws. Actually, offside draws happen at the blue line. That's one example. And if the puck goes into the bench or the penalty box area, they'll have the draws at these blue lines. Okay. Yeah, so the Chiefs play at noon, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna do yeah, let me get that up. Let's get the second period and a lot of my knowledge just comes from playing video games, less actually watching hockey. I think I learned a lot of hockey just playing video games. Truthfully, on the Sega Genesis in the 90s. All right, let's check the shots before I take a break. Yeah, still 13-7. Yeah, well, you can have all 5 players in the offensive zone, and you frequently do. I mean, yeah, as the puck goes down, you'll frequently have 5-on-5 in one end, and you can just reverse field and go, or reverse the ice and go to this end. Yeah, it's not like, I don't know if soccer players are limited, but yeah, there's no restriction. The goalie can't. The goalie can only skate with the puck for so long though before they'll blow the whistle too. I think, unless that's video games. Um, if you want more confusing rules, if you're not already confused enough. Yeah, maybe I should. Well, I don't know. You're not restricted. Peter. Oh man. Do you? This is old, but I can't think of the guy's name. It was Roger something. He used to be the Bruins coach, and he did. We used to see these tapes when we were watching hockey, either on ESPN and I think it was ESPN in the '90s, and it was like, I remember one of them. One of the tutorials was the art of deking. I always cracked up on that one. Yeah, no, it does. You can be anywhere on the ice as long as you're not into past the blue line, going towards the net you're trying to shoot the puck in before the puck crosses the line. That's really the main thing. The offsides. No. On the power, the puck just has to go in first. Somebody either has to take it in with their stick or dump it in first before, the guy with the puck, has to just carry it in and not have his feet in and then drag the puck in, because then it'll be offsides. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. But yeah, power play, yeah, you can play 5-on-4, 5-on-3. You're never down. Never down more than 2 players. 5-on-3 is the biggest advantage that can be. Or if you pull your goalie, it's technically a 6-on-3, but then you have an empty net. But you can get multiple penalties, and then you have to kill them all off. They're not all served coincidentally. Canadians made curling, yeah. I like curling, but I bailed on it because I was sick of the John Schuster, and the women's team was bad too for the USA. And then, of course, the year I didn't bother to watch in the Olympics, and then he finally got the gold. So the Canadians dominate at curling. All right, let me get a quick break, and I'll be back. Try to rephrase some of this if it's too confusing. Real quick. Wow. 72.7% of the faceoffs won by Carolina to 27.3 for LA. 0 for 1 on the power play for Carolina. LA 0 for 0. They haven't had one. 14-4 hits LA. 12-7 block shots Carolina. Tied on giveaways 8-8. 2-1 takeaways Carolina. And let's go through the other scores as well. Oh, you're welcome. I hope I didn't make it more confusing. Father Time had some great questions, and I don't know if I'm explaining things very well. All right, let's go through the finals. Earlier today, Jets 4, Predators 1 in Winnipeg. They win at home. Blues in St. Louis beat the Stars 3-1. In Columbus, the Blue Jackets beat the Lightning 3-2. We have Flyers winning in Philly 2-1 over the Wild in overtime. Rangers win on the road in Montreal, beat the Canadiens 4-3. Seattle Kraken on the road in Toronto beat the Maple Leafs 4-3 in overtime. Devils win in New Jersey 5-3 over the Oilers. Islanders go on the road and beat the Senators in Ottawa 5-4. Sabres with the shocker of the day, 3-0 over the Panthers in Buffalo. But Panthers have like 3-0 at home and have struggled on the road. We still got Penguins Sharks later, Flames Knights for Rhonda, and these are the only two games going. Avalanche up 2-1 over the Bruins in Colorado. First intermission, and the game we're doing. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna take a break. Yes, there's an 8:30 game in London. Rams at Jaguars, 8:30. I'll have that game here. All right, we are back. My stream is only good, not excellent. Hope it's all right. What is wrong with YouTube live control panel here? I know they don't like it when I mute my mic, but should I close and reopen that? All right, let me make sure this is live. Looks like it is. Well, all right. Yeah, so the Flames are 1-4, so that looks like the Knights are heavily favored in Vegas tonight. All right, well, I need to get set for the third here. Oh, yeah, NFL pick'ems. Yeah, better make your picks because there is the early game tomorrow. Yeah, let's take that down. Let's reset that clock as well. Third. All right. Oh. Yeah, the way the Kings look, I'm probably going to do Hurricane Stars next week. I know we got Stars fan. Strider, maybe. So. Yeah, sorry. With the with this being Carolina and LA, I wanted to do this game, and with the London game, I figured I better better stop streaming an hour earlier. I'm gonna try and avoid 9:30 Central starts. The Ducks and some other West Coast teams occasionally do it. The Sharks used to, but I'm trying to think who else has. But all right. So this period, the LA Kings are in black going left to right. And the Carolina Hurricanes are in white going right to left. Or they're shooting at the left net. Second period can get a little crazy because the line changes are longer. You have to get further up the ice to get off the, to the bench area. All right, dumped in by Carolina. LA sends it up. Nope, not out. Forsberg couldn't get it. Sent up the far boards by LA, finally, into the O-zone. They try to get it to LaFerriere, and Carolina's going the other way. 19:33 to go. All right, up the near boards into the near corner. LaFerriere sends it around, but Carolina has it. Far board, centering pass, backhander, I think was off the side of the net. They do say 13-8 shots on goal now. Pass save by Forsberg. Looked like a short, just outside the crease shot. Pretty good save, I believe. 14-8 shots on goal now. Oh, yeah. It was to the top of the far face-off circle and shot. And a good save. Ehlers, number 27, had the shot for Carolina. All right, Carolina in the neutral zone, dumps it in. Far corner. Dumoulin for the Kings has it, or LA. I'll try to say LA and Carolina. So I realize Kings and Canes kind of sounds the same. Puck comes out of the zone. and LA has to tag up. Now they're onside. Got dumped back in, but nobody touched it, so they were able to tag up. Boy, when they didn't have the tag up, man, there'd be a lot of whistles for offsides. Shot, I think that was not on target, though, by the LA. We're going the other way, all the way down behind LA's net. Edmondson to the near corner. LA gets it out. Center ice, dumped in. Byfield has it. Got it knocked away, though, into the far boards. Carolina counters. Sent in behind the LA net. Clark tries to clear it. It gets over a stick at the blue line. And Carolina trying to collect it. They send it up the far boards. Cross ice pass. Taylor Hall, I guess he was offside. Yeah, what was the call there? 17:34. All right, 16-8 shots on goal. I'm wondering, that had to be, that didn't look like offside. I don't know what the call was, but it must have been. Dumped in by Carolina after the draw. Cece tries to play it up the far boards. LA finally gets it out of their own end, but Carolina has it at the red line. They dump in it again. Battle on the far boards near the face-off circle. Cece can't get it away. Carolina keeps it in at the blue line. It is blocked and into the netting, so we'll have a draw at 17:05. Yes, I had to use the bathroom at the intermission. No, I didn't fall in. Thanks, Rhonda. Always a good joke. All right, LaFerriere is taking the draw, number 14 for Los Angeles. It's in the near face-off circle in their own end. Kuzmenko, Kempe, LaFerriere, Dumoulin, and Doughty are out there for LA. Finally, they get it out. They got a 3-on-2 if they hustle, but they lose the puck immediately. It's sent up the near boards, and now it's in front of the penalty box area, up the near boards again. Doughty, I think, just cleared it. 2-on-1, shot, saved into the near corner. Thought he could have passed that for an easy tap-in, but at the blue line, they try to get it to Kempe, and they turn it over. It's a 2-on-0. Deke, say backhander goal. Man, this game's over already. The Kings look like garbage. That's not Forsberg's fault. You had literally a 2-on-0. Nobody back on defense, and just a backhander buried. Kuzmenko had a shot from the slot, and it was an easy save because he didn't lift it. It was a pad save or a stick save. Then they turned it over, trying to force it to Kempe, and Forsberg got beat glove side with a backhander. I mean, it was basically a penalty shot. There's not much he could do. And they had a guy there to clean up the rebound if there was a rebound. It's 18-9. Oh, it is 18-9 shots on goal. I thought they got another one. Oh, man. Just disappointed. Without Kopitar and Kemper, it's rough going for LA. But you can't blame. Yeah. All right, shot from the far face-off circle by LA is frozen. Oh, we got some pushing and shoving here. 18-11 shots on goal, 15-48. Puck was frozen by Forsberg. Are we getting any calls out of the mini fracas? I guess not. So the goal was Kotkaniemi. Sorry, Kotkaniemi. 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 Assisted by Miller. Sorry. At 3:43 of the second. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. Just a bad look for the LA. Lack of defense, lack of, transition. They couldn't get back. Sounds like the Chicago Sky. All right, centering pass. Moore shot is blocked. Another shot. That one's in for the goals for the Kings, though. It's into the goal for the Kings. I don't know what I was trying to say. Just so shocked that the Kings actually got on the board here at 15:25. Believe that was Moore. We don't have the assist yet at 4:35. His first shot got blocked, and then he sent another one from like the far face-off circle, and he beat Bussy blocker side, so to the near post. Is Bussy? Am I crazy, or is Bussy a lefty? We had a lefty goalie last night. If you've got your glove on your right hand, that makes you a lefty, I think. I don't know. Whenever I played goal, I held the stick with my right and had the glove on the left because it was always a baseball glove. Just in pickup or just shooting around. So Trevor Moore, that was his second goal. It probably is unassisted because he got the puck back after his own shot got blocked. Oh, he got screened by Fogle. Fogle jumped in the air right in front of Bussy. That's not Bussy's fault. Fogle did a great job screening him. All right, 15:02 to go. We got another whistle. 18-12 shots on goal. 3-1 Carolina beating LA. Moore having words with somebody. Ehlers. Guess it's a calm discussion. All right. Face off from center ice. And sent into the... Nope. I guess into the bench area. We got another whistle at 15:54. Hey, Mac. Thanks for checking in. Tuning in from Aftercare. Place to say hi. Hello. Hello, Mac. She says hi to Sinbin, Admin, me, Rhonda, and Father Time. Yes, we're doing well. Thanks for the kind words. Still praying for a full and speedy recovery for you. Meanwhile, all right, LA has it. Centering pass. Oh, another goal. I don't know if Moore got it from the blue line. Oh, no, they waved it off. Son of a... Never mind. No goal. The ref immediately waved it off. Might have been interference on the goalie. Fogle must have been in the crease. Moore sent another blast from the blue line this time. Wonder if they... All right. The two linesmen and the two refs are getting together to talk about it. At center right. Well, by the... Yeah. Bussy was out of the crease. You don't get protection from interference when you're out of the crease. He hit him in the mask, but Bussy's head is not in the crease. This is a bad call. It should be 3-2. I think this might have been a diving penalty. He put his mask down into his back. And Fogle, both skates are out of the crease for Fogle. This is BS. This is some terrible rough ball. The skate is out, and Bussy put his helmet down into him to like almost knock his helmet off. What a terrible call. No, I think he did embellish. I think Fox was right. Oh, what a bunch of horse manure. Oh, man. All right, wake up, Kings. Let's get into this game already. Byfield loses it into the near corner. Kings or LA can't get it out again. Behind the net, almost a wraparound was sent in. 18-13 are the shots on goal. Boy, I don't know. I think Fox was right. The color commentator for the Kings. I think Bussy put his helmet down into Fogel's back just to make it look like he got hit. Or maybe even to knock the mask off. Oh, what a... Can't believe they waved that goal off. 19-13 shots on goal. Oh, that is BS. All right. Yeah, Wings' goal was Trevor Moore from... Oh, they did add assists from Denault and Edmondson. I wasn't sure they would. All right, back underway. And a whistle at 13:53. Oh, that was a dive. That is complete garbage. And we get the under 14 media timeout. I didn't know Vader was a Dutch-German word, father. Okay. House home cooking? Oh, cooking is bad. Daughter, bring you some snacks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you get out quick. Hey, Brian the Vol. Yeah, thanks. What are they doing? They're just sleepy here. Fell behind early in the game. I mean, they clearly missed Kopitar. Really hasn't been Forsberg's fault, so I can't really blame what's his name? Yeah, it hasn't been, can't blame not having Kemper because I don't think he'd be doing any better than Forsberg right now. The burning question: has Father Time picked a hockey team yet? There you go. Yeah, well, I've abandoned the Blackhawks. I wish them well, but not going to pay to watch them. Oh, I got to make sure I'm live. I was behind. Yeah, the game's underway. I'm getting behind at commercial breaks. I'm glad I discovered that. 13:35. Gosh darn it, ESPN Plus. You get behind on your ad breaks. So I got to remember to hit live as soon as we get back. There's only 13:22 now to go in the second period. Carolina shot. I think that was too high, though. 21-13 shots on goal. Gosh darn it. This ESPN app is complete garbage. The one night when I did a doubleheader, it crashed twice during both games. I missed a goal, I think, in each game. Or maybe a goal for each team in one game. Shot or centering pass almost got knocked in by Carolina. And LA dumps it in to the far boards. Into the near boards. CC sent it, and then they finally got it around to the far boards. Into the... offensive zone for LA, but Carolina has it. Chatfield is there in the near corner. Finally skated over the red line. Pass to the right winger. Shot. Good save by Forsberg into the near corner. Centering pass. And I think Fogle just chipped it into the O-zone. And LA has to regroup in their own end. Excuse me. They're trying to get some changes too. Shot top of the circle is blocked. Or did Bussy glove it at 11:55? 23-13. So, yeah, I got to remember each commercial break to make sure I'm live when they come back. Oh, my, that's annoying. I just watched a YouTube video about this last night, and I didn't even realize. Yeah, Carolina Hurricanes is the hockey team. They play in South Carolina, I think. Maybe Raleigh. Is that in South Carolina or is that north? I've forgotten. Sent up the near boards. Cross ice pass. Looked like, who dumped that in? Maybe Doughty? I can't see the numbers too well. Up the near boards, Carolina. LA has it at center ice. They turned it over again. Here's a shot from the near faceoff circle. Good save by Forsberg. He's really keeping them in this game. They finally get it. No, they don't clear it out of their own end. Another shot. That one gets big rebound this time. Finally, man, get it out of that end. LA going for another change. They might get caught. Yeah, near faceoff circle and just poked it behind the net. Now Edmondson has it up the far boards and dumped back in by Carolina. Sent out to neutralize by LA. Down the near boards, and this is going to be icing on LA at 10:42. Fiala out there. So, yeah, Armia, Byfield, Fiala, Edmondson with Clark as the defensive pairing after this icing. 25-14 shots on goal. Dang, that was huge, that waved goal. The Flames are from Calgary, Alberta. They used to be from Atlanta. Atlanta had the Thrashers, and they moved, I think, to become the second Winnipeg Jets, not to confuse you. Another icing by LA. And I think they want to go back to Atlanta for a third time. Why? I have no idea. I think the Phoenix Coyotes will be back. Oh, we might have a penalty. Not icing. I don't know. I guess not. Just icing. I thought the guy had his arm up. All right. Face off. Won by Carolina. Send it around to the blue line. Sent around to the near boards. Carolina's still on the attack. Finally, I think Byfield briefly got it out. Fiala has it. Near faceoff circle. Loses it. And Carolina regroups in their own end. We got 10-10 to go in the second period. They're almost halfway through the game. Little wedge shot goes high, and the goalie gloved it on a shot from the blue line by a little dump in by Carolina. Does that count as a shot on goal, though? Probably not if he caught it high. All right, come on, LA. 14 shots. I think they're 7 each period. So this period they've had, more because it's only been 10 minutes. All right, LA wins the draw. Skate it, dump it in. Somebody broke a stick on the dump in for LA, or did they get slashed? I think Kempe got slashed. This better be a Carolina penalty. I guess not. 9:56, we're at the media timeout. Still 3-1 Carolina. Well, somehow Kempe broke his stick on a dump in, and I guess he was not slashed, according to the refs. Meanwhile, in Colorado, Avalanche 2, Bruins 1, 11:02 to go in the second. In Vegas, Golden Knights 2, Flames 1. Jonathan Huberdeau on the power play, his first from Kadri, his fourth assist, and Uyghur, his second assist. Let's see who's. I'm assuming Wolf is in net. We'll take a quick check. Let's see. Wait, yeah. Let me just go to the game summary. Yeah, Dustin Wolf is in net. He's their number one. Cooley was pretty good the one game I saw, but no. Wait a minute. No, they got blown out that game. I take that back. He's facing Aiden Hill, not Schmid. And they just signed that Carter guy too at goalie, the guy who was acquitted, or I guess, of his charges for, can't say the word. All right. Oh, I better make sure I'm live. 1 second. Now it says I'm live. It's like every other break I'm not live, at least in this game. It's so frustrating. Oh, and Rhonda, if you can't find any coverage of if you can't find any coverage for the Flames, you can listen on the radio through the NHL.com website. So, not to steer you away from anybody on YouTube, but just if you're looking. All right, 9:43 to go in the second. Puck is sent behind the LA net, up the near boards. Looks like the Kings' fourth line is out there. They send it into the near corner. Battle behind the Hurricane net. And sent up the far boards. It looked like Carolina was going for a line change. All right. Finally, did Fiala? Nope. This gets sent right back in. Man, LA cannot keep it out of their end for very long. Dumped in again by Carolina. I thought they were about to say they just got it out, and it was sent right back in. Still says Fiala, Kempe, Byfield, Cece, and Anderson now. Yeah, so they got a line change. LA recently. 26-14 shots on goal now. Carolina. Fiala down low. I think that's Dumoulin in the near corner. He loses the puck. They send it to the far corner where Kempe's there. Centering, and a shot from the faceoff circle is saved. Looked like it was Fiala on a blast. 83.3 miles per hour at 8:24. Okay. Sounds good, Rhonda. I remember, I think I had no TV for the finals. I listened to a couple Stanley Cup final games. Or maybe the conference finals. I don't remember. All right, face off. Kings have it. They kept it in. Send it behind the net. Oh, tough angle shot. A rebound in the crease, not frozen. And still LA couldn't score. Oh, my gosh. Bussy just standing on his head. And standing on his head means he's making incredible saves. Not literally standing on his head. So it's just a saying in hockey. All right, finally, Kings dump it into the far corner. Sent around the near boards and out by Carolina. In front of the Kings net, or I'm sorry, bench. They're battling for the puck. Now in front of the Canes, or Carolina. And finally, cross-ice pass. Is that Clark? He couldn't hang on to it. and sent down the ice. Looks like Edmondson is there. Somebody fell down for Carolina. Now it's finally out of their own end. Finally, they get it into the offensive zone and send it right back out. Come on. Clark tries to dump it in. LaFerriere couldn't get the puck. Now Clark retreats to his own end. Carolina on a quick line change. Puck is knocked away in the slot. Pass gets away back to the red line or blue line. I mean, top of the faceoff circle. Shot is blocked. Kings got a 2-on-2 if they hustle, but they don't. Behind the net, battle for the puck. Sent. Oh, did that go in the netting? Was it not deflected? At 6:49, because that would be a penalty. 26-16 on shots we got. Yeah. Yeah, there was a backhander by Denault. He got denied. Yeah, he went backhand and then forehand, and Bussy denied him with the left, like a kick save with the left pad. Yeah, I saw Bussy beat, who did they beat? Buffalo, I think? They were all over Buffalo. Or was it maybe the Sharks? I don't remember. One of the bad teams, although Buffalo has won 2 straight now. All right, dumped into the near corner or behind the LA net. Now there's a battle for the puck. LA guy on the ice, can't get back up. He's trying to freeze it against the boards while he gets up. That's 44 on the Kings. That's Anderson. They're still scrambling. They used to blow these dead. Now they just sit there and wait for them to battle it out. It's just like, all right, finally it's loose. Centering pass is knocked away. Kings, I think, they needed a line change. So they were going to dump it in. But Carolina has it. No whistle. Farboards. Battle for the puck. Jordan Stahl is there. Fiala finally gets it behind the LA net. 26-18 shots on goal now. 5:41 to go. Second period, I mean. Pass down low. Tried to center it. It got away from everybody. Glove down by Doughty, and he dumps it in from the red line to the near corner. Sent out by Carolina. Cross-ice pass picked off. Oh, their pass to Byfield went off his stick or skate maybe. Carolina in the near corner. Hit behind the net. And finally they get it to Doughty along the near boards. And he's going to... Oh, he tried to dump it in from the red line. It got knocked away by Carolina, and they dump it in to the far corner. Dumoulin has it behind the LA net. And it's sent to center ice. Knocked down by Hall for Carolina. He chases behind the net. In the near boards, or near corner. Hall there again. Back to the blue line. Backhander chipped into the near corner again. Up the near boards. LA finally gets it out. Up ahead. Fogle has it, I think. Looks like Fogle. Got by Moore. Battling for the puck in the near corner. Sent it out to Clark. Clark dumped it into the far corner. Behind the net. Moore. No. Denault. Oh, we got a penalty coming up at 4:05. Who's this on? I think it's on Carolina. Yeah, it's on Carolina. Blake for slashing. Yeah. He's not happy, but the ref was pretty adamant that he slashed Denault. And, yep, whacked him right over the arm. Nearly, it could have been high sticking as well. It looked like he's got the blade of the stick in his face, too. So slashing... Jackson Blake slashes Philip Denault, and Kings will be on the man advantage when we get back from the commercial break. All right, number 53 on the penalty. All right. Where were we? Whoa, man. Chat is going wild. I am so far behind. Wait, really? Did I miss this many? Oh, sorry. Are the Carolina Hurricanes in North Carolina? Did I misspeak when I said South? I apologize. I didn't know. I'm dumb. Sorry, Brian the Ball. Thanks for correcting me. Yeah, Calgary, Alberta. They're Edmonton's in Alberta. It's British Columbia is the next over. I think Calgary is Mountain Time. Vancouver is Pacific Time. Vancouver's by Seattle. Calgary and Edmonton are near, and I think they might be Mountain, but they don't quote me. They might be Pacific. Closest to Mississippi, I don't know. Dallas Stars, maybe. Nashville Predators. Yep, got to go live. Now it says you're live. All right. Coyotes aren't back yet. They moved to Utah and became the Mammoth. They might expand. Yeah, neutral zone is between the blue lines, correct. When I say the puck's in the neutral zone, I mean it's between the blue lines, correct. Sorry, I got way behind on the chat. Kings on the LA on the power play. Shot Byfield. We got a goal. Did it count? Are they going to wave it off at 3:56? Apparently not. Power play goal. And now it's 3-2. Should be 3-3, but these refs stink. They took a shot away from Carolina, 25-19. Let's see who got this goal here. Kuzmenko on the power play, his second of the year. Shot. Oh, it got deflected. Oh, what a pass. It was a blue line shot by Kempe, and it was a great pass by Byfield, and Kuzmenko just had to slam it in just outside the crease. Great pass from the near side to the far side, and that is not Bussy's fault. There's just two Kings sitting on the doorstep of the goal, and it got by all the Hurricanes. All right, Kings. All right, let's delete the penalty. So we're back to full strength. 3. All right. Puck is in the neutral zone, over the red line. Kings take it in. Fogle has it near board, sends it behind the Carolina net. Denault tried a backhander. I don't know if that got through. It's 25-20 shots on goal into the far corner. And we got another whistle at 3:23. Excuse me. What are they replaying? What happened? Is this the goal? They're taking way too long on this replay. Yeah, it is the goal. Great backhanded pass by Byfield to find Kuzmenko just to slam it in. All right, 25-20 shots on goal. Again, game should be tied. These refs stink. They waved off a Kings goal. Should have counted. They said interference when it should not have been interference. With the goalie. All right, Kings get it to the neutral zone over the red line into the O zone. CC to, who was that blasted it? Armia. And it went into the netting at 3:04. Did we get all the media timeouts? I think we did. All right. Where's this draw? It's got to be in Carolina's end. Yeah, it is. All right, just drop the puck, please. There we go. Back to the blue line. CC dumps it into the far corner. Kept in, I think. Yep. They get it to CC. He sends it to LaFerriere, who tried to do a quick stuff attempt on the far post, but Bussy was having none of that and froze it. I don't even know if they gave him a shot. They haven't updated yet. Let's see. Yep, still 25-20. LaFerriere, oh, he could. It might have hit the post, or he just couldn't get a stick on it before Bussy froze it. Oh, the Hurricanes logo on these white jerseys isn't this logo. It's all like all red and black on the white jersey. It's weird looking. I don't really like it. They used to. Oh, wow! Puck behind the LA end, behind the net. They used to have CANES, Canes down the thing. They might still, though. Looks like the puck might have gone into the netting off a shot by Carrier of Carolina. We got 2:33 to go in the second. Had been all Hurricanes, but Kings should be tied. They got a goal waved off, but they just got their second goal. All right, Moore, Fogle, Denault, Dumoulin, Doughty out there. And that can't be right. And Clark. Oh, no, Dumoulin and Doughty. Okay, yeah, not Clark. I was like, what? They don't have an empty net. All right, Carolina in the near board skates it out near the blue line. Shot, I think it was blocked. Dumoulin has it. And now the LA sends it down the length of the ice. They stop it. Moore has it by the far boards into the far corner. Fogle had it. I don't know if anybody got a shot, but the puck is frozen by Bussy, the Carolina goalie. Still says 25-20 shots on goal. Yeah, sorry. I'll have to catch up on the chat. I know I'm way behind. The Canes are the old Hartford Whalers. That's who the Canes are. The Nordiques are the Colorado Avalanche. If that helps. Yeah, no, the Canes, the Hurricanes used to be the Hartford Whalers. Quebec Nordiques moved to Colorado and became the Avalanche. All right. LA has it in their offensive zone, battling for the puck in the far corner. I think it's Byfield. Oh, he just got cross-checked into the boards. No call. Behind the net. He finally gets back up. He's not going to be happy. And Hurricanes get it out of their own end. Center it. That's Stahl. Near boards. Sends it behind the LA net. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Up the near boards. Kept in by Carolina. To the slot. Back to the blue. Oh, no. We got Kempe who stole it. He gets it to Fiala, but we got a penalty, I think, coming up. Must be on LA. Because LA had the puck at the time. Look, it's on Fiala, I think. Dang it. Holding. Grab the jersey? And that's holding? I guess. Wow, that's pretty benign. I guess because he would have had a breakaway. I don't know. Man, what is this? That's an awfully ticky-tacky call, although didn't sound like Fox was opposed to it. All right, LA clears it down the length of the ice. So Fiala holding. So if Carolina doesn't score before the end of the second period, the penalty minutes, what's left, carry over. Ehlers centered it. Blake with a shot and a nice glove save by Forsberg from the near face-off, or far face-off circle, excuse me. Yeah, I think we're going to get line changes here. Good pass and great recovery by Forsberg. Wow. Good shot by Blake. Oh, it hit the blocker, and then he got it with the glove. Holy, what concentration by Forsberg. And he had Dumoulin with him in the crease. All right, 26-20 shots on goal, Carolina. Carolina wins the draw. It's in the now they have to get it out to the blue line. Guy trips and sends it up the near boards. Centering pass. Oh, wait, what's this call here at 38-8? Oh, now Fogle with a trip. Oh, Fogle. Yeah, he got him with the stick. All right, that one was legit. Dang it, 5-on-3 now. They're at a 2-man advantage for a minute 25. And then they'll still have a 1-man advantage after that expires for another 35. 20. Oh, they took a shot away from. It's 26-19 now. Miller has it for Carolina over to Aho, down low to Ehlers, back to Aho. He's in the slot. Ehlers taps it to Blake. Kings actually poke it out to center. Center ice, neutral ice. Blake skates it back in. Ehlers to Miller. Blake to the side of the net. Back to Miller. Shot saved by Forsberg. Ehlers with the rebound behind the net. Centered it. Or Jarvis from the near faceoff circle. And that's the end of the second period. So, yeah, still a power play. 5-on-3. Coming up to start the third. We headed to the second intermission. Kings back within 1. 3-2 Carolina over LA. Randon Bronco says, go Habs, go. All right. Refs are the Canes 6-man. I don't know. That waved off goal was complete garbage. I'm probably wrong on this holding call for Fiala, but the Fogle trip was legit. That was bad. But I wasn't. The Fiala hold, whatever. But the waved off goal was complete BS. Bussy put his head down into, I think it was Fogle's back, and then, fell back like he got shot by a sniper. And Fogle didn't have a skate in the crease. It was just BS. I don't know. I hated that call. Let me double check the shots. 28-19 now, they say. All right, I will catch up on the chat. What did I say? 28-19. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. I'll put the scores up. We got Golden Knights 3, Flames 1, 14 seconds till the first intermission. Second intermission in Colorado, Avalanche 2, Bruins 1. Holy cow. Okay, I'll try to catch up. Oh, the Blues. Oh, nobody likes the Blows. Oh, good to see Wolfie's doing good. No, the Blues. Everybody hates the Blues, Father Time. Okay. By everybody, I mean me. All right. Yeah. Yeah, some of these shots are, upwards of 90 miles an hour. I'm trying to think of the hardest shot or fastest shot. Maybe it is 100. Yeah, Dodgers. Yeah, Otani. Right. Hat trick in hockey is 3 goals. So I don't know. I don't think there's any Otani crossover into hockey. Any comparison. Let's see. Don't. Ah. Hey, Star Strider. Who did the Stars lose to? Sorry, I didn't notice you checked in earlier. Oh, the Blows. Gosh darn it. The one team you want the Stars to beat, it's the Blows. I know, I'm just kidding. Again, I hated the North Stars. I guess I've softened on Dallas, but we'll see. Chiefs Raiders? No. I take a break at noon. My voice I need to recover. Got to do the London game, and then the Packers are at 3:25. I don't think I can do noon 3:25 and then Sunday night. But if people aren't watching on Sunday night, seems to be a bad night. Thursday's pretty good. Monday, I guess it depends on the matchup. But man, no, I don't think anybody watches Sunday night. There's too many choices. I may have to do hockey when it's available on Sunday night. Sorry, trying to catch up. So there's the schedule. What the 3 football games I'm doing Sunday, the 2 football games I'm doing Monday, and then the 1 on Thursday coming up this week. Rhonda says, sorry, your Stars lost, Star Strider. And I saw this earlier, but yeah, the Hurricanes are the old Hartford Whalers. I do have Quebec Nordique stuff. Quebec, again, is the Colorado Avalanche. Wait, when does a joke become a dad joke? When the punchline... Oh, no, that's a groaner. Punchline is a parent. Oh. No, don't be a Blues fans. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Pitches and, exit velocity. No, I was just talking about the hardest shot. I'm pretty sure there have been hockey shots over 100. I guess it depends on the radar, it depends on, the technology. Sorry, Rhonda. For the Chiefs, hey, how many Chiefs games have I done? I've done Chiefs Giants, I think. Chiefs Jaguars. I've done some Chiefs games. I don't even know if I probably don't even get the Chiefs in my area tomorrow. Oh shoot. I think there we go. I thought I closed it. Let me check the NFL schedule. I don't even think I would get the Chiefs Raiders tomorrow. Let me take a quick look at the schedule. We get the Bears game on Fox. All right, you know what? I'll check, but again, I'm not going to do 4 football games in one day. I don't know if we get a CBS game at noon. I will go look right now though. But it's kind of hard on the throat to do 3 football games. I can't imagine trying to do 4. I guess if I skipped one, it would be the Sunday night. All right, let me see what CBS games I get tomorrow. Because I know I get the Bears, the Saints Bears at noon. Yeah, Rhonda, I don't even I don't get a game on CBS at noon. I wouldn't even be able to do the game. There's no game because the Bears are at home so on Fox, so there's no game opposite the Bears. So I wouldn't even get the game so I'm no help there. What else do we have going on? Sorry. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Oh, Father Time being a Blues fan. Ugh. All right. Hey, Derek. Welcome. Good to see you. I'm trying to do NHL. Yes. I have ESPN Plus. So I don't get games that are on ESPN anymore because I did have ESPN Unlimited, but I changed it to Select, which is just Plus. So I don't get Blackhawks games because I'm in the Chicago area, which fine. And I don't get games that are on, is it TNT or TBS, whatever is available on HBO Max. And I don't get games that are actually on ESPN, the channel, or NHL Network, but I get everything else. So I'm trying to do as much hockey as I can. We'll at least be doing hockey Wednesday nights and Saturday going forward. I would like to do more on Saturday, but it used to be the day off. I got to rest my voice a little bit for football. But I don't know. Sunday night games, I don't know. They don't seem to do well, so I can't do any Sunday night hockey this week because I think the Hawks are on. And the other game, I think, is on NHL Network, so there's nothing available to me. So, yeah. Well, I'm just saying my audience. I feel like there's not a lot of people here on Sunday night if I look at my numbers. Yeah, so yeah, I don't get a CBS game. I was double checking because when I saw the Bears were playing, I should have realized that if they were at home and Fox had the double header, that means we get, what game did we get? We got a 3:00. I think we got Colts Chargers is the CBS game I get. But yeah, we'll be doing Green Bay, Arizona. I'm looking at my screen and I forgot I didn't share it. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Mac. Father Time, I love your jokes. Still awake, enjoying the chat, even though about the teams you're talking about. All right, yeah, we will have the Warriors opening night. And I think there's 2 on Friday nights on Prime that I can commit to, but that's it. Peacock has those 10 o'clock games on Tuesday, which I wasn't really going to be fond of. NBC has 2 games opening night, but after that, they only have the early game. Oh, yeah, I've heard of how about those Chiefs. I know, I've heard of Cole through Brandon Perna, who does the Broncos, or That's Good Sports. Yep, I know who Cole is. He's a good guy. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the chat. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Please do consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps us with growing the channel. And I thank you all for your support and sorry, turning off a notification from a channel I'm sub to. Yeah, thanks everybody for your support, and thanks for watching along and chatting. Having a lot of fun. We got 9 likes. Thank you. And all right, I'll be right back. No time for music. We'll just go silent. I'll be right back. Oh, thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Rhonda. Appreciate it. Thanks, Father Time. Thanks, Mac. Thanks, let's see, Rhonda, Father Time, Mac. Who else is in here? Derek, Brian the Vol. Appreciate you all. Randon Broncos. Don't want to forget that. Who else? Star Strider, of course. Thank you. All right. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we are back. Let me make sure we're live too. On the says we're live. All right. definitely at least twice tonight we weren't on ESPN app. Oh, let me take this stuff down as we're about to start the third. All right, got to kill a penalty or two here. End of the first in Vegas, Golden Knights 3, Flames 1. It's about to start the third, Avalanche 2, Bruins 1 in Colorado. And underway, Penguins Sharks, 13:08 to go in the second, no score. Thought there was another 9 o'clock. No, it's just this game's slow, and I just didn't even realize Penguins Sharks was there. All right, let's fix the time. 5-on-3. LA's got a kill. All right, Kings are going right to left in black. Carolina Hurricanes are in white, going left to right with red helmets and red pants. Jarvis to Aho. Back to Jarvis to Blake. Jarvis around the net, centers it to Miller. Down low, Aho in the near corner. Miller at the point. Jarvis, far face-off circle. Back to the point or blue line. Aho. Ehlers with a... I don't know if that was on net. It went to the far corner. Miller to Aho. Down low and a glove save and a beauty by Forsberg at 19:17. So there's still 4 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Shots are 20. What is it? 29-19? Whoops, forgot to go to this. 28-20. Did they take one away? Yeah, I guess they did. Coming up. All right, Miller. And it's a 5-on-4. Wow, nice passing. What's the call here? What did I miss? 19:07. 30. They say 30 seconds on the power play. That doesn't seem right. Oh. Good pass, and Jarvis just didn't get much on the shot. That was right through the crease somehow. All right, around the crease is the blue area where the goalie stands. It might not be on the. It's not on the diagram, but that's what you're not allowed to contact the goalie in there while on a shot. All right, Jarvis to Aho. Power play almost over. LA gets it the other way. Byfield near faceoff circle. Wraparound attempts. No good. And we're at full strength finally. 5-on-5. All right, they get it to Byfield in the near corner. He sends it to center ice, and it's dumped right back in by Carolina. Doughty sends it to Dumoulin. It goes up the near boards. Carolina has the puck again behind the net. Shot. I don't know if that got through. It's 29-21 shots on goal according to TV. I'm watching the Los Angeles feed. Looks like an offside on Carolina at 17:59. Oh, Rhonda. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Perna does swear. If you don't want to hear swearing, yeah, that's good sports. Or Brandon Perna swears, but he's a good guy. Looks like Carolina just iced it, so the draw will be in their end. So the draw is actually in this circle. near side. The Carolina. It looks like they got it out. Center ice. Kings take it, dump it back in. Bussy tries to play it to the far corner. Fiala there, but puck comes to the center, and Chatfield gets it out. Centering pass by Carolina gets through everybody, and the Kings, LA takes it the other way. Now it's turned over at the red line. Going again in the near corner. Sent into the far corner. Who is that? Armia had it. They can't get it out. Shot. Save by Forsberg. Another clearing attempt. No good. Finally, they skated out of their own end. They got a 2-on-1 if they hustle. And it's a bad pass. Led them too far. That was Malott, M-A-L-O-T-T, who couldn't get to the puck. It was a bit of a hard pass. Too far ahead of him. Led him too much. All right, that's Armia. Armia gets knocked down in the far face-off circle. Oh, we got a battle. Okay, not too much pushing and shoving. Looked like Bussy froze the puck in the crease. So what I mean by the crease is this little line out in front of the goal. Nope, the opposing team's not allowed to touch the goalie while he's in there. Unless he gets pushed in by their own defense, then that's allowed. That's why we had a goal waved off, even though it really wasn't interference, because the LA King wasn't in the. Oh man! So somebody hit the side of the net on the shot. It went straight up in the air and then came right down in front of the goalie, and he had no clue where it was, and the Kings couldn't stuff it in. I think the Carolina defenseman clued in Bussy. Man, they had another shot in front of the crease, but couldn't get the puck on net. It's 30-21 Carolina shots on goal. In the near boards, kept in by Chatfield at the blue line. They send it around to the far corner. Drew Doughty reverses, sends it across to Dumoulin. Dumoulin to... I couldn't tell. Forgot who 79 is. That's the fourth line for LA. All right, Forsberg, they finally get it out. LA to neutral ice, and they send it up the near boards. Carolina in front of their own bench, now in front of the LA bench, sends it into the near corner. Battle for the puck up the near boards. Looks like an LA player lost his stick. Byfield trying to pressure the defender in their own end. At the red line. Dumped in and sent right back out by LA. Byfield chasing into the near corner. And kept in at the blue line. Anderson for LA. In the far corner, Fiala loses it, and Carolina's going the other way. Both teams trying to get a change. It's sent in on net. Forsberg was going to freeze it, and then he just pushed it out to Moore. They get a break going the other way. Drop pass. Shot from the far faceoff circle is saved. Somebody lost a stick in Carolina's end. And Carolina's going the other end. 2-on-2. Shot. Oh, how'd that not go in? Was that saved or wide? Good opportunities for both teams. End-to-end action here. It's 31-22 shots on goal. Carolina. And Carolina leads on the scoreboard 3-2. Oh, the net almost came off the moorings there by the goalie. We got a shattered stick still in the Carolina end. Up the near boards. Drop pass. Shot. Nice save by Forsberg from the near faceoff circle into the far boards. Up ahead. Can the Kings get a break? They're looking for the trailer. Shot from the slot. Saved. Big rebound. Could they put it in? No. Bussy says no and pounces on the loose puck. Man, he's had a pretty good night tonight, not going to lie. Despite getting that dive for the goalie interference. Or the fake head, backhander. Just couldn't lift it at all. Who had that shot? All right, let's check the shots. 33-23 according to NHL.com. All right, are we live still? Okay, we're live. Excuse me. Near face-off circle. I wonder if they had to repair the ice or something. This seems like an awfully long delay. I just saw Father Time's last joke. All right, Kings. Kings were offside. Dang it. 13:59. That should be the under 14 media timeout. It is. Turcotte was offside for LA. 3-2. Yeah, I don't know if I like these LA jerseys. The crown it just looks weird with just the crown. I'd rather have their LA logo like you see, at center ice on this diagram, but they just have a crown logo, just the little bit of the crown at the bottom. Not the crown that I have. That's their old I can't do this. That's their last year's I forgot how many years they went with that logo. I always liked that one though. All right. Where are we at on the chat? Let's see. Link. Yeah, I liked my manager told me to have a good day, so I didn't go into work. That one made me laugh. I like that. Rhonda, Father Time doesn't want to be a mod. He's welcome to be one if he wants, but I'm trying to respect his wishes. But Rhonda, if you want to be a mod, you're more than welcome to. But I thought you had said you didn't want to either. So, but if either of you ever change your mind, you're more than welcome to be a mod. I'll just leave it at that. All right, 33-23. I didn't do the goals in the second, I think, but oh well. Let's just do a quick check of the other games in progress. Knights 4, Flames 1. Sorry, Rhonda. Mark Stone just added a goal. No, wait. No, that made it 3-1 Stone. I don't know where their most recent one is. 13:22 to go in the second. Oh, Tiffany Haddish is in the house for L.A. That's cool. Comedic actress, if you don't know. I think she used to do stand-up, too. Avalanche 3, Bruins 1, 13:48 to go in Colorado. Penguins got a goal. They're up on the Sharks, 5:40 in the second. They're back underway, 13:48 to go in the game. Kuzmenko, Turcotte, Laferriere, Dumoulin, and Doughty out there for LA. Dumoulin sends it up the near boards, kept in by Carolina. Doughty sends it up the far boards. Laferriere to the far corner, battle for the puck. Need to try to scooch in. My chair is getting caught. Behind the Carolina net, Laferriere gets knocked down. Has it in the far corner, gets knocked down again. Sent out by Carolina at the red line. Both teams trying to get line changes. Doughty has it. He sends it around to the far corner. LA battling for the puck. They send it down low. Byfield centers it. It gets by to Dumoulin. Shot from the blue line. That got saved. Big rebound. And Carolina sends it to center ice or neutral ice. Battle on the near boards. Anderson sends it across the ice. Now a pass. Come on, Kempe, get the puck. What are you doing? And it gets knocked into the stands near the to the right of the what do you call it? Penalty box. So like in this area, just near. Yeah, Cole's a good dude. I've watched some of his videos before. He's a good guy. He has his own coffee with Perna. The the bench warmer brew. All right. Behind the net. Battle in the corner. Kings trying to get it out of their own end. Kept in at the blue line by the Carolina. Hall there in the near boards. Gets it to the blue line. Shot got through from the blue line. Saved by Forsberg. Fiala, Kempe, Beifeld, CC, and Anderson have all been out there a while, except for CC. Everybody else has been out there over a minute. So the long shift for LA as they battle in their own defensive end. Still can't get it out. Carolina just skating circles around them with the puck. It's like the Globetrotters against the Washington Generals. There's a shot from the slot. And I think it was Stankoven and saved by Forsberg. And now they can get a line change. And I don't know. I think I'm right, but the slot is generally the area between the face-off circles. But I include it, in front of the net up to the blue line. Sometimes I'll say a blue line shot from the point on the power play, like here going this way. But, yeah, just to try and clarify some terms. All right, 11:21 to go. Shot by... not Fiala. Forgot his name. Oh, Moores tried to send one off the goalie. It didn't go. Man, why am I... Oh, I was blanking on Fogle. Fogle can't center it. He lost it. And, of course, Chatfield got it out of there for Carolina. He's a pretty good defender, number 5. Battle behind the Kings... net again. They send it up the near boards, but down the length of the ice. This might be icing. No, it didn't go all the way, so Carolina had to play it. They take it behind their net, trying to get a line change, I believe. 10:35 to go. Kings still trail by 1. 35-25 shots on goal. Kings have it behind their own net now. Sent up the far boards, down into the near corner. Shot on goal, saved from the far faceoff circle. So, yeah, 35-26. Good night again for Bussy of Carolina. Oh, somehow that puck wasn't out of the zone. I thought LA had an offsides. Dumoulin's shot bounces off the back, the rear boards behind the net. Or the end boards behind the net. I'm sorry. All right. Sent out of the zone. Carolina at the red line. They'll dump it. Ooh. Hope the Kings didn't get a high stick there. Apparently not. Looked like somebody got that one Hurricane, in the face. All right. Worked to the blue line. Pass. Shot from the slot. Saved by Forsberg. Rebound saved by Forsberg. Puck is still loose in the far faceoff circle. Carolina still has it at the blue line. They're just playing it like it's a power play, and it's 5-on-5. Finally, Dumoulin chips it out of there, and I think it went into the Kings bench at 9:07. So we might have the under 10 media timeout here. Man, Forsberg is keeping them in this game, though. No doubt about it. And Bussy is definitely frustrating the Kings. 26 shots on goal now. Holy cow, sorry. I'm way behind. Oh, Mac liked the jokes. Still like the jokes, Father Time. Oh, Sinbin Admin is asleep, by the way, right now. Scooch. Did I say Scooch? Yes. That's Cole from How About Those Chiefs? HB. How about HBTC? How about those Chiefs? Yeah, that's Cole. Oh, sorry. Chiefs answered it. Braden says Seth Jarvis points pay me $1,200. Does he have any? Stahl from Carrier and Martinook. Stahl from Riley and Chatfield. Katskanayemi from Miller. Sorry, I don't know how to say that name. Okay. So nothing yet from Jarvis. Sorry about that. We still got 9:07 to go. Bradley, sorry, what did I are you saying what's going on or what's up, or are you saying what did I mess up a call, like something wasn't clear? I think Rhonda needs another goal. Don't forget, Rhonda, they're red and black and white. This is the old team. They occasionally wear these jerseys as throwbacks, but they're not wearing them tonight, just so you know. I know, Peter. This has been so frustrating. They had a goal waved off. This game should be tied. It was a bogus call. I'll get to Star Strider and everybody else in a minute. Apologies. We're back. Hopefully I'm live. I better double check. Face off. It gets away from Chatfield. Kings have it. 2-on-2. Drop pass Fiala. Shot. It's a goal. 8:58. Fiala ties it up for LA. Sorry for shouting into the mic. I'm just so shocked. 8:58 to go. Let's go, Kings. And Canes any other time, just not tonight. So Fiala got a drop pass, shot it from the far faceoff dot, and beat Bussy to the his near post. It hit his pad, I think, and then went off the post and in. Let me get a good look at that. No, it just went, could have shaved the top of the pad and went in. Nice shot, though, by Fiala. Holy Toledo, we got a game. Let's go. It was Fiala from Kempe on the goal. First goal of the third period, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. And no penalties thus far in the third. Oh, shoot. The clock is stopped. Yeah, at least 8:42. Oh, boy. Agree, Peter. Yeah, sorry, Rhonda. I just wanted to make you aware that I have the old jersey, the old team. But, yeah, see, they're red and white. And if you look at the logo at the top right, so just trying to help out since I know you like the red teams. I don't think there's any more red and yellow teams in the NHL. Everybody else is like red and black. All right. Carolina has it in the near corner of the Kings end, defensive end. 8:21 to go in the game. Whoops. Somehow my clock got way ahead. Now there we go. All right, LA trying to get it out of their own end. CC has it over the red line, dumps it into the near corner. Kempe chasing. And that's Chatfield again up the near boards. Dump in by the Kings, though. Far boards, excuse me. King lost his stick. I think it's Fogle. He's trying to tie up the guy with the puck, too. Come on, hand him one from the bench for crying out loud. All right, Moore, top of the far faceoff circle. Back to the blue line. They can't keep it in. Dumoulin will dump it in. The Kings had to tag up to get onside. And knocked out of the zone by Carolina. We got 7:22 to go in the game. Moore, Fogle, Denault were out there, but they're getting a line change currently. 38-27 shots on goal behind the Kings net. Sent up the near boards. LaFerriere sends it around. Taken out of the far corner by Carolina. They're going the other way, and they dump it in just inside the red line to the near boards. Behind the net, nope, near corner. Carolina skates it out. Shot from the slot just inside the blue line, and a nice save by Forsberg at 6:44. Peter, do you know how long Kopitar or what's his name, Kemper are out? Because I haven't heard anything. I'll have to look it up. Hey, Piggy Wiggly, welcome. Oh, sorry. I still have a ton of chats to catch up on. Where am I? Isn't Fogel McLovin? Yeah, Father Time, you don't have to apologize for not being a mod. I'll respect your wishes. I was just trying to say, if you ever change your mind, you're more than welcome to. That's all. I didn't mean to bring it up. And I just wanted to clear it with Ron. Oh, somebody broke a stick on Carolina. Man, there's been a lot of broken sticks, I feel like, tonight and like last night. Blue line. Carolina has it behind the LA net. They send it back to the blue line. Long shot through traffic. Yeah, Forsberg was screened. Chatfield pass to the far face-off circle. That shot is high and wide into the near boards. It's like a power play again for Carolina, and it's 5-on-5. 2 broken sticks are out there. Or no, maybe that's just a loose stick. Somebody needs to pick one up. Somebody got knocked down for Carolina. The puck's we're still ticking the time off. Chatfield pass, blue line shot, and a glove save by Forsberg, and everybody needed to catch their breath there. So I think we got the under 6 media timeout. 3-3 with 5:43 to go, and shots are 39-27. So meaning Forsberg's made 36 saves tonight. Holy Toledo. Okay, sorry. I got to catch up on a lot of chats. Let's check on the scores first. Penguins 1, Sharks nothing, end of 1. Knights 4, Flames 1, 5:38 to go in the second. Avalanche 3, Bruins 1, 5:18 to go. I'm trying to skim through some of the yeah, sorry, Star Strider. It would have been nice to beat the blows. Scooch? Okay. I don't remember. I'm not doubting it. Oh, yeah. Which Sega game? You said you had 98 or something, I think? Star Strider? Who do you call KK? On the Canes? I got to remember that. Kotkaniemi? That guy? Yeah, I will gladly say KK. Instead of that. Thanks for the tip. I needed that. Yes, thoughts and prayers for Mac. I got to make sure we're live again. It was just stalling out. Yep. I think hopefully we're not behind. Oh, it's okay, Father Time. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Rhonda's good. Yeah, let's go Kings. All right, sorry. I'll have to catch up on the chats again later. 5:33 to go. I should be live again. Stupid ESPN app. I think we got a whistle. I think somebody knocked it down with a high stick, maybe. 5:25, a puck in the air. They're saying LaFerriere Armia, Byfield, Edmondson, and Doughty on the ice, but I don't know if they're going to make any changes. 39-27. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to leave that up. Yes, thank you. If that's who you're talking about, yeah, KK. That'd be great. Well, apparently Father Time is going to be a Blues fan. No, I hate the Blues as a former Blackhawk fan. I hated the North Stars, too. Detroit moved conferences, and I like their logo. It's hard for me to hate them. And they have Patrick Kane now, so I don't really hate Detroit anymore. That was back when they had Probert, and then the Hawks got Probert. All right, Carolina had it in the far corner. Looked like Doughty sent it to Edmondson. Did they change it? Maybe that wasn't Doughty. Puck was loose in front, but LA sends it to the neutral ice. Oh, this might be icing. No, I guess somebody touched it. Near corner, Carolina chucks it out. And Doughty has it in his own end. Tries to get it to Fiala. Kempe just went off for a change. Fiala's going for a change. Doughty to Dumoulin. And, oh boy. Okay. Sent in and down the length of the ice. Oh, shoot. This was icing on the Kings on LA. 4:12 to go. Still 39-27 shots on goal. We got Moore, Fogle, Denault, Dumoulin, and Doughty on the ice. Ow. Yeah, Piggy Wiggly, she had some breathing issues. She was in the ER. She's in a rehab or continuing care or aftercare facility, but getting better hopefully every day. Shot from the slot and the rebound just missed. Oh, what an opportunity for LA there. Wasted. Carolina up the near boards. Behind the net. Number 20 behind the net. I'm blanking on his name. I apologize. Or excuse me. Pardon me. Blue line stolen. We got a breakaway. It's like a penalty shot. Shot by Moore's wide. Oh, my gosh. How did he not score? Oh, Moore. What in the hell was that? Oh, battle for the puck on the near boards. Kings have it again. It's like a 2-on-2. Centering pass gets knocked away by Bussy, the goalie for Carolina. Behind the net. Kings have it. Trying to center it. It's behind the net again. Somebody just got knocked down. Looked like may have been a cross check, but no call. And that's Anderson in his own end for the LA. Dump in from the red line. It goes to the near corner. And we're battling for the puck. No clear winner yet. Now Carolina is bringing it out. We got like 2.5 minutes to go. 39-28 shots on goal. And we got a whistle at 2:21. What was the whistle for, though? Yeah, Trevor Moore should have fracking scored. It was a breakaway. It was like a penalty shot. Oh, he missed it wide. He had him beat to the forehand, and he had him beat glove side, and he just put it wide. Oh, my gosh. This puck's on net. It's a goal. Damn it. Chatfield couldn't get back to help. All right, Fiala, Kempe, Byfield, Dumoulin, and Doughty on the ice for the Kings. And crap, it's another icing on LA at 2:13. That's fine, Father Time. We won't. That's okay. Yeah, I shouldn't say I hate him. I just don't like them. And I'm not, I'm not really a Blackhawks fan anymore anyways, so that's just kind of a long thing. Okay, dumped in from the red line by LA into the near corner. We're under 2 minutes to go. Behind the net, Fiala sends it back to the blue line. Dumoulin sends one. It gets blocked by Chatfield. Chatfield has it in the near board, sends it to center ice, dumped in, but that was Kempe who got it away. Fiala on the far faceoff circle takes it behind the net, gets hit, loses the puck in the near corner, and Carolina sends it out to neutral ice and dumps it in. Forsberg tries to touch it up, sent to the far corner. That might be CC who sent it out. Carolina trying to get a change. They dump it in. Glove down. We got 1:04 to go. Who is that again? Why am I blanking on 12? That's Moore. Gosh darn it. Carolina over the red line into the offensive zone. Far face-off circle. Behind the net. Lost the puck. LA with the puck. Sends it to neutral ice. Oh, this might be icing again. Wonder if the Kings, if this line has been out there, they might want to use their timeout here. Maybe they just got to change. It's 39-28 shots on goal. Oh, okay, go Mariners. Gotcha. Yeah, I think anybody that's not a Dodgers or Blue Jays fan might be rooting for the Mariners. I could be wrong. Maybe there's teams that don't like the Mariners. Good luck to them. All right, Denault lost the draw. Carolina behind the King net, or the LA net, up the near boards, under 30 seconds to go. LA trying to get a line change. Carolina has it in the far corner. LA steals it. They got a 2-on-2. They dump it in. Far corner. Battle for the puck. Up the far boards and out. And Doughty will send a blast in from the red line. It's wide to dump it in. Chatfield has it behind his own net, and that is the end of regulation. We are going to overtime. It is a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime. Why did it reset to 20? Gosh darn it. There we go. Overtime coming up. I can't remember how long the break is though. Let me check NHL.com. I don't think it's very long. Free hockey, everybody. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Oh, pneumonia. Yeah, sorry, Mac. Hope you're doing better. Thanks for being here, Piggy Wiggly, by the way. That's all right, Peter. No worries. I gotcha. Hey, don't hurt. At Father Time's okay to ask questions. No more ties. There used to be ties. They play 5 minutes of 3-on-3. If nobody scores, they go to a best of 3 shootout. I think the AHL, the minor league, still does best of 5. That's why I had to think about it. Hello, Internet Flix 2. Welcome. Yeah, this has been a terrific, LA-wise, second half of the game, if you will. The second 30 minutes of the game. Netflix is rooting for the Canes. These are my two favorite teams. I'll root for the Carolina Hurricanes any other night, just not against the LA Kings. Jump on. No, it's not a normal break. They just take a couple minutes. We're already ready. In the playoffs, it's an intermission. Yeah. I know what you're saying. It's a full intermission. Okay. Yeah, you're exactly right. And then they play 20 minutes as well. It's not 5 minutes. Well, I think I've done an overtime game. I can't remember. All right, 3-on-3. This was to open up scoring chances. We got Doughty, who has 8 career overtime goals on the ice. Looks like Byfield, and I can't make out who the other one was. Carolina has Jordan Stahl, number 11. I saw him. All right, Doughty behind the LA net. They're going left to right, so I feel like they did alternate, like it's a fourth period. All right, Fiala's the other LA player out there. He brings it in, gets it to Doughty at the blue line. They're going to have to reset. Or did they? Nope, they called offside. 4:38, I believe. Yeah, Fiala, Byfield, and Doughty. 39-28 shots on goal. Oh, you're from Carolina. Welcome. Gotcha. 26 is Walker. All right, thank you. Did anybody change? Yeah, we got Denault, Kempe, and Doughty out there. So Doughty's still out there, but the forwards changed. All right, just drop the puck. This drives me insane. The draw is just outside the Canes end. Yeah, Walker has the puck. They're identifying the players now. Walker takes it behind the Carolina net. Just killing a little time here. Walker to Aho. They take it back in their own end. That's Jarvis, number 24. Jarvis at the red line to the right wing area. Leaves it to Walker, who had a good chance near post, but either save or he sent it wide. Jarvis back to Aho. And I would think Doughty would want to go for a change. He's been out there for the whole, And Kempe definitely just went and changed. Looks like Byfield's back out there for LA. Aho near boards. Leaves it for Miller. Miller skates it out of the zone, though. 3:33 in the OT. Game tied at 3. All right, no shots on goal, though. 39-28 still. Miller behind his own net. Sends it ahead. Jarvis, left wing. Drop pass. Aho shot. Stick got away. Carolina won at 3:15. Yeah, looked like big rebound possibly, but that's it. That's the final. At 3:15. 4-3. So we had, it was a drop pass to Jarvis drop pass, shot, and then off the rebound or the deflection, Jarvis tucked it in. Nothing Forsberg could do. And a King player lost their stick. Yeah, just a good play by Jarvis. We'll show the thing when they have it. But that's it. That's the final. Jarvis with your game winner from Aho and Miller. Wow, that shift was out there a while. That was a long shift by Carolina. Yeah, Forsberg got hung out to dry. He had to play the puck. It was a good shot. I think that's what knocked the Kings players' sticks away was the shot, and then it just came right to Jarvis, and Forsberg was still trying to respect the guy with the puck and just couldn't dive in time to make the save. So, yep. Kings get a point, but, man, they are struggling with their record without – you can't put it all on missing Kopitar and Kemper. Forsberg kept them in this game. The fact that they got a point out of it was a miraculous. All right, unfortunately, the Golden Knights are up 5-1 in Vegas over the Flames, second intermission. Penguins are up 1-0 on the Sharks, 16:41 to go. The other final, who was the other game? Was it Avalanche? Yeah, wasn't it? Avalanche 4, Bruins 1 in the other 8 o'clock game, I believe. All right, let me catch up on the yeah, thanks, Internet Flicks. I went to the Dolphins Packers game on Thanksgiving night last year. Fluffy the Shark, let's go. Canes are 5-0. Yeah, they're the only team undefeated, right? Let's check that real quick. I think they are. Yeah, 5-0. Everybody else has at least a loss, I think. Oh, okay. Avalanche has an overtime loss or shootout loss. So they're the only team undefeated in regulation and in past regulation. And those are the only two teams without a regulate. Oh, sorry, Vegas and Kraken. Okay, well, I stand corrected. They're the only 5-0 team. Let's put it that way. With 10 points. So Avalanche have 11. Oh, they're Avalanche are going to win tonight and get to 6-0. Yeah. Oh, they still have another period to play. Oh, I don't know about that. Huh. I'm so far behind on chats. Holy crap. Week to week. Okay. Thank you. Gosh darn it. Yeah, if he's not playing Saturday, I might just do the Hurricanes game then. So they're playing the Stars next Saturday. Roll Canes, says Dat Boy with MC. Yeah, again, Canes are my second favorite team because the Chicago Wolves are the local AHL team and they're the Carolina affiliate. So I figure, all right, we'll root for them. Needed an Eastern Conference team. Oh, thanks, Brian Laval. Yeah, the call was to do NBA on opening night. I'm not a big NBA fan. I love the WNBA. I'm hoping men's college basketball and women's college basketball I'll enjoy again. But NBA, I frankly was bored the playoff games I did. But maybe that's just me. Okay, that's not the game. But thanks for the kind words. Oh, jeez, Louise. It's Father time. Yes, on the goal. Ooh, yeah, Rams game at 6:30 in the morning. Well, I'll be back for that. In good Lord. Can't do the math right out. 9.5 hours. We'll be back for that game. Let's see. All right. Packers beat Cincy last Sunday, like by 9, I think. 27-18, something like that. I know they won by 9. If you're talking about last week, yeah. And they play the Cardinals in Arizona. Kyler Murray's out, though. So it'll be Jacoby Brissett again at. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're talking about Dolphins. Yeah. Packers beat the Dolphins last year on Thanksgiving. That's what you were asking. Yes. My bad. Internet Flix is a Commanders fan. Wait, you're Hurricanes and Command. Yeah, I guess they were around longer than the Panthers. I gotcha. Who's in denial? Me? Commanders, Niners. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Yeah, I can't watch the Hawks. Then they screwed me over by bending the knee to Comcast Xfinity and making that deal and taking off the free over the air signal. I can pay $11.99, soon to be $12.99, to watch the rest of the league besides the Hawks, or pay $19.99 a month to watch the Hawks. It's a pretty easy decision. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. I know Rondo wanted to see the Flames, but I got to rest my voice. This is why I don't want to do a 9 o'clock game before an 8:30 London game. If there wasn't an 8:30 game, yeah, I would totally do bonus coverage. Plus, if this game wasn't 5-1, I'd be more likely to do bonus coverage. Sharks are terrible. I don't want to do another Sharks game until they get it together. Sabres, I was about to ditch, but they're actually playing. They played 2 pretty good games lately. But I think that's going to do it for me. So Kings 4, Kings 3, final / OT. Yeah, the clock joke was good. No, Steelers. Bengals beat the Steelers yesterday. That was this week. Ordered Mac a T-bone. Yeah. She said she liked that one. Yeah, I'm kind of beat. I had to get up early because my son had soccer this morning. And my clock is so messed up. I've been going to bed so late. I try not to sleep late, but I had to get up super early to drive to his soccer game. So, yeah, I'm gonna take it easy and call it a night. Thanks everybody for watching, for chatting. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you all, especially return viewers. Appreciate it. Thoughts and prayers still for Mac. Or good vibes if if you're not into that, just send positive thoughts. I fully understand. But wait, what? I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. At any rate, I don't know. I didn't even go over the final stats, but I got to rest my voice. It's pretty well gone. Jarvis from his 6th from Aho and Miller was the winner in overtime. Fiala's 4th from Kempe tied it in the 3rd. Good night for both goalies, but a tough loss for Forsberg. I mean, he did everything he could to keep the Kings in that game and get them the point. Again, still think they should have won because I really feel that goal shouldn't have been waved off. But, yeah, it is what it is. I hate that saying. I didn't even mean to say it. Yep. Take care, everyone. Mac, have a good night. Whoever Peter McPeter is wishing happy birthday to Marcy. I think I missed something in the chat. All right. All right. Yeah, good game. Thanks, Carolina Canes. Thanks, everybody. Sinbin stream, thanking you all, wishing you all well. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope to see you in, well, just under 9.5 hours. Or no, yeah. Yeah, 9.5 hours for Rams, Jaguars. If not, Packers, Cardinals, or the Sunday night Falcons, Niners, or the doubleheader Monday. We got basketball doubleheader Tuesday, and we'll be back with hockey on Wednesday. But take care until next time. 67% of the 46 votes were right that Carolina would win. All right, take care. Sinbin Stream signing out. Until next time. Hope you have a good weekend, and bye-bye.